Hi, I'm George. The date today is March 20th, 2018. The name of this video is Positional Vertigo, the answer in a capsule. I'm not a doctor, and I am very sorry that you are suffering from positional vertigo. I am, or rather was, a BPPV sufferer. I am a veteran BPPV sufferer. I was. BPPV is an acronym for benign proximal positional vertigo. The real definition of benign proximal positional vertigo is, hi, I'm a doctor and I have no idea how to help you. I'm going to torture you by moving your head in obnoxious ways, and I'm going to call the movements maneuvers. I'm going to give you an antidepressant because I think you are sick. I'm going to put goggles on your eyes and say, hey, I could see the crystals floating around in your ear tubes, and do nothing about it. I'm going to put you in a chair in a little closet. I'm going to shut the lights off, illuminate a million little images on the wall, and shake the chair around. And then, when I realize I can't help you, I'm going to send you home and tell you to go to bed until the symptoms disappear. Pure madness. There is no permanent cure for BPPV. I want to make that clear. But there is 100% relief of vertigo symptoms by taking a pill called Enzymic Edge. I'm going to make a few videos and post them on my YouTube channel about Enzymic Edge and how these powerful enzymes, if ingested correctly, will wrestle those Nazi crystals causing vertigo symptoms back down where they belong. Also, I'm not a professional at posting videos on YouTube. If I start screwing up, I'm just going to post my video and start a new one because I'm not really into editing. Again, I'm not a doctor, but I have more information about positional vertigo that I will ultimately give you through my videos than any doctor that I have ever met that has attempted to treat me, or that I've even talked to about positional vertigo. Because like me, you are a vertigo sufferer, at the minimum, you need this information. You must regain your life by at least knowing the causes of your vertigo and the possible remedies. I have found the answer to relieve the symptoms of vertigo completely within a few hours of them coming on. Again, the answer is enzymes. Please watch my other videos. The other two are called How to Take Enzymic Edge for Relief of Positional Vertigo Symptoms and Triggers of Positional Vertigo. Both are very important and contain the real meat and potatoes of all of this. My life has been destroyed by positional vertigo. We all have horrific stories, how we had a life, a job, a home, respect, a family. Then comes the calamity of vertigo. I am very sympathetic to your plight. I assume you're watching now because you or someone close to you suffers from positional vertigo. Doctors claim that if you have vertigo or get vertigo, that in 50% of the people, you will get it again. I think that number is more like 75%. Enzymic Edge has nothing to do with those horrible, nauseating maneuvers called Epley, CMOT, Foster, or Brent-Darrow. Those sickening maneuvers, if they help you, then God bless. You don't need me. But for the rest of the vertigo suffering universe, if you take a few minutes and watch all the videos, you will learn that taking a pill can stop vertigo symptoms every time it's tried. The enzymes I'm talking about are all natural, powerful, non-GMO enzymes. The way it works is, I'm going to show you this, and I know you know, the crystals are floating around in your ear tubes. I'll just show you a picture of it so that you understand. If you look over here at this one, if you could see the little crystals at the bottom of the ear tubes and how they break loose and then they float around. That is what's happening. And then every time those crystals touch the little fia on the sides of your tubes, that sends you into tailspins, nausea, sickness, horrifying, life-devastating suffering that you suffer in silence because nobody really understands what you're going through. I'll just say here, you're going to spend days in bed, asleep, starving, nauseous, crawling to the bathroom to vomit, missing work, and all of a sudden a bunch of cascading issues come up because you can't earn a living, you can't afford health insurance, and you have another condition and you can't get it treated because you don't have insurance because you're so poor because of what vertigo has done to you. I have been through all of it for 7, 8 years now. When I found Enzymic Edge, whew, I was dancing in the street, and you will too. Okay, so as these crystals break loose, they're called canalith particles. As they break loose and float around in your ear tubes, think of them as a magnet. So these little tiny itty bitty microscopic magnets are floating around in your ear tubes, making you so sick. Think of these enzymes as a little pile of metal shavings. Have you ever seen that where you put a magnet up to these little piles of metal shavings and all of a sudden they stick up like some kind of gothic looking crazy thing? Have you seen that? That is what happens to those particles as they're floating in your ear tubes. These enzymes attack them, they encapsulate them, and they virtually drag the crystals back down into place, and your vertigo symptoms are gone. I know it sounds impossible, but it is not.